Jimmy, how can I train my people to sell better? This is a question I often get, followed by, if I could just get them to sell like I do. Well, let's look at this for a moment and see if we can't remedy this. If we want something to change, we know we need to focus on it. We need to measure changes and then make adjustments as necessary. We can all do this through positive coaching. Now, I know that's a lot easier said than done, because who has the time to be out on the sales floor and stand around, listen in on sales presentations, and then meet with folks afterward to help them, what they could have done better. We've got diamonds to grade. We've got vendors to call. But when you think about it in terms of ROI, what could you possibly do in your business that would have a better ROI than spending time coaching your people? Just look at any NFL sideline. There are coaches out there working with players during every game. They don't just show up for practice and then sit in their offices during the game. They're out there on game day. Wouldn't you think that it's crucial to the scalability and success of your business that the leader, be that an owner or a manager, work with people every day, coaching them, helping them to grow, no matter how well they're doing? My favorite way of coaching is just being out on the sales floor, helping out, being aware of how things are going, not hovering like a hovering hawk, disrupting sales and making people nervous, but just to be there and be aware. And then when the customer's gone, my salesperson has put everything away and written things up. We kind of gather around and chat and see how it went and talk about how it went. Not in a condescending way, but in a constructive conversation. And often we have people that are free come in and join in the conversation. So there's a teaching moment there for everyone. And someone might chime in and say, I should have come over with the matching earrings, or, something like that, to have made the sale go better for the team. And what could the team have done to help that along? Or what did the team notice that was good about what that person did? And in a lot of cases, I'll simply just give positive feedback like, I love the way how you brought up her mother's cancer treatment. That you remembered that was fantastic. Coaching isn't just about what they could have done better. It's positive feedback. I love giving it. I love giving it to reinforce our store ideals and our store culture. But can you see how spending this time on your sales floor, uplifting, encouraging, helping, and coaching people could help your business? Not only is it hugely effective to help train your people, but it's integral when you need to put that stethoscope on your business to kind of find out what's going wrong. For example, let's say Steve. Steve is selling 12% below the store's average ticket. You can meet with Steve and say, hey, I'm an amazing coach. I just need you to get out there and get your average sale up to the store's average. Can you do that for me, buddy? This is completely useless coaching because Steve needs more information. Or, how about this? Steve, in that presentation this afternoon, I noticed when Kate asked to see the eternity band, you brought it out and you really seemed to focus but you really seem to focus on the traditional anniversary band, even though she was giving all sorts of buying signals for the eternity band. Now Steve has something very specific to think about, okay? He has an idea of what he needs to work on. And all he has to do is just recall that moment, understanding what he was feeling and thinking that made him emphasize the traditional band rather than the obvious eternity band that she was loving. Then you might say something like, listen, here's what I would have done. When she put that eternity ring on her finger, her face lit up. And that's when I knew it was her ring. That's when I knew that's the one she wanted. She touched it a lot. She kept twirling it. She kept looking at it in the mirror. And the look on her face, that was her ring. These are amazing buying signs, Steve. So watch for those. Now that's effective coaching. Now Steve can easily make adjustments using that good specific information. So what are the chances his average sale is going to go up now? with that type of coaching? Maybe you need to schedule it or make it a regular part of your day. Perhaps it's the mornings or Wednesdays or every day from 1 to 3. You're on the sales floor coaching. You decide. It's your schedule. It's your business. But you have to go into coaching purposefully and with the intent that you're going to uplift and grow the team. You can't be out there talking negatively and crabbing at people. That's counterproductive. But just think for 1 minute what regular coaching of your team would do for your business. Now get out on that sales floor and coach.